Hello, everyone. Welcome to Trainer Tip Tuesday with Coach Trista. Tonight, I am going to be talking about all things protein. So, first of all, I want to apologize for not hopping on here this afternoon. I rescheduled a call and didn't realize that I overbooked myself. So, and then it was just like one thing after another. So here I am, 8:30 at night, but getting it in. Tomorrow, Coach Marissa and I will be live inside the Fit Life Tribe talking about how to make some healthier swaps for Memorial Day. So how to approach Memorial Day, stay on track with your health and fitness goals, or, just different ways that we have our clients approach the holidays. So it's going to be a great live, lots of valuable information. Yes, you guys, if you have questions on your protein intake, please drop them in the chat. Say hello. Let me know you're here. I know for my Nebraska peeps, it's 9:30 at night, so it's getting a little bit late. I just got Evie off to bed, and we've kind of been getting her off to bed a little bit later than normal. So tonight I was like, we have got to get her to bed by 8:30 because hey Leticia, she has just been I don't know, she must be growing because her little butt is sleeping until like 8. I think on Monday she slept until almost 9. And this morning I had to wake her up at 7:45 and she did not want to get out of bed. So hi, Eric. Hi, Stacy. Thanks for joining me, you guys. It's going to be a very valuable live talking about protein. So if you have questions, please drop them in the link or drop them in the comments. And we do have a bit of a delay. So promise I will get to them. But what did I do with my phone? So yeah, that's back to Evie, like get her little butt back to sleep earlier. So I'm not having to wake her up to go to daycare. She for a while was waking up at like 5:45 in the morning, which I didn't love. So I guess I should be thankful that she's wanting to sleep in. But we got things to do, places to go, people to see. Mornings are a very busy time around here. So this morning I actually posted what my breakfast looked like. And for my clients inside the Fit Life Tribe, I shared one of my little hacks with them. And on the weekends, I have a little bit more free time. So I love making protein pancakes, and Evie loves them. Ken loves them. I love them. So easy to just grab and go. So on Sunday, I made a like quadruple batch actually of protein pancakes. And we had breakfast that morning. And then those are one of the easiest things to have, to just grab, right? To warm it up. And you have a protein packed breakfast. So I love Kodiak cakes. They are amazing. And then I just add in like a scoop or two of protein, just depending, anywhere from a half a scoop to 2 scoops, depending on how big of the serving I'm making, just to add in a little bit of protein, even though they already have protein in them. So that leads me into our topic tonight, which is protein. And I think people are afraid of protein because they think it's going to make me big and bulky and manly, but that is definitely not the case. Yes, protein is the building block to for your body's muscle, for your body's bones, skin, and blood. It's essential for your health. How it helps your body build and repair its muscle. It helps you decrease hunger, increases satiety, increases your muscle mass. It helps you burn more fat and calories while you're at rest, meaning it increases your metabolism, which we all want, right? We all want to be able to eat more food and lose weight, right? So that's the goal. That's my goal with all of my clients inside the Fit Life Tribe is I want you to be able to eat food and eat food, feel good, feel fueled throughout the day. So you have the energy to play with your children, to go to the gym, to go for walks, to, just have an active lifestyle. And if you're eating enough food throughout the day, you're going to feel great. So inside the Fit Life Tribe, we talk about the flexible dieting principle. And what that means is 80% of your food is coming from like whole foods, right? Where that other 20% is flexible, coming from, we like to say, your soul foods, the foods that make you feel good. They make you happy. They make you feel like you're not restricting yourself, make you feel like you're not on a diet. And I think that's really important. And I actually had an amazing conversation this afternoon with a previous client, and her husband is doing not an experience, it's not a study, but it kind of is. Like, he has to log all of his food. Ultimately, it's for type 2 diabetes, and it's to help reverse type 2 diabetes. So it's putting him on a keto type diet, right? Very high fat, moderate protein, very low carbohydrate. And he is like, I can't eat this. I can't eat this. I can't eat this. And her and I were having this conversation. So if you're on, go ahead and say hello, because I'm sure she knows who I'm talking about. But he's like cutting out all of these foods, and I get it. Keto is great for if you have specific health issues that, being in ketosis, eating a keto diet can help with diabetes, right? So like, this program is supposed to help reverse his type 2 diabetes. But with that, no fruit, no sugar, no sweets, no carbs, right? And she's like, and I remember when I worked with you in the past, I didn't have to cut those things out. So now they're talking about all these foods they have to cut out their diet. And she's like, that's all I can think about. And now I want those foods. And I'm like, that's exactly why we incorporate flexible dieting, because when you can have these things in balance, like in moderation, you don't feel like you have to just eat the crap out of them, right? Or like binge on these products, these sugar, carbs, sweets, because you can have them in moderation inside a flexible dieting approach. So going back to those whole foods, you do want the majority of your foods coming from these whole food sources. So these sources are going to include, I like to say, if it was grown on the earth, walked on the earth, swam on the earth, or flew on the earth, right? So grown on the earth, that's going to be your produce, your veggies, your fruits, and so on. Walked on the earth, of course, that's going to be our protein. Swam, flew, those are going to be your protein sources. So I think that is very, very important to think about, and really gives you also an idea of how to plan your meals accordingly. So when it comes to how much protein should you be having, that's like one of the number one questions that I always get. And actually, I'm going to pull up on my phone real quick, because I had a wonderful question tonight from one of our clients. And I think this is so important to think about. And her question is it bad to go over on your protein? And of course, my answer to her was kind of like all over the place, right? So it depends. And she's newer to working with us. So generally when we bring on newer clients, we start them at a lower protein intake, because most men that come to us are not eating enough protein to begin with. And so of course we don't want to just like shock your body and have you eating like double the protein intake that your body's used to, because as I mentioned, it burns more calories. It takes more of a thermic effect to burn and digest that food. So it puts more stress on your digestive tract, right? So going from like a low amount to a very high amount just puts a lot more stress on your body. We don't need to do that. A lot of people, it just struggle going from a smaller amount to a large amount. So we just take a moderate approach and just gradually increase your protein intake as we go. So with that being said, if you start a program and you start tracking your food, right? We got to bring awareness to how much protein we are even eating in the first place. And you're eating 50 grams of protein. I would suggest just bumping it up to 70 or 80. If you come to us and you're eating, or if you start tracking and you're like, I'm eating about 80 grams, well, then I'd bump it to 100, maybe 110, right? So a good rule of thumb is 1 gram of protein per gram of lean body mass. And so a lot of people are like, well, I don't know how much lean body mass I have. I like to say, well, what is your ideal goal weight? So for me, for example, right now I'm about 150 pounds, and I would say personally, I would like to lose maybe 5 pounds. So my ideal body weight, 145. I'm going to eat 145 grams of protein. Well, now how am I going to get 145 grams of protein in per day? I think about like everything we do, we back plan, right? So you think about how many meals a day are you going to eat? Are you going to eat 4? Are you going to eat 3? So take that number and divide it by however many meals you're going to have. So most of our clients, I would say we start around 120 grams. So 120 grams divided by 4 is about 30 grams of protein per meal. And 30 grams of protein can be 3.5 ounces of chicken, 3.5, 4 ounces of chicken, 4.5 ounces of ground turkey. So, 4 ounces of a lean sirloin. Those are just a few options off the top of my head that I can think of that are going to help you hit your protein intake. So let's say you did eggs and egg whites for breakfast, a lean protein, ground chicken for lunch, steak for dinner, and then you supplemented with a protein drink. Right there, having those 4 meals, you can easily hit your protein goal. And so like science wise, off of the books, they say 0.8 grams per. Hi, Kristen. It's actually not my birthday. It's another. So we have a client inside the Fit Life Tribe named Trista. It's her birthday. My birthday is in 2 weeks. So I messaged her though, and I was like, happy birthday. We're obviously meant to be friends because we're both Tristas and we're both Geminis. So I think that's pretty cool. But anyways, back to protein. Where was I? Oh, yes. So I got to write this out because it's been a while since I looked at the statistics. It's 0.8 grams, 0.8 grams per pound of body weight, So 0.8 to 1.2. And that's why I like just to use the 1 gram per pound of lean body mass, because I feel like that's just so much easier for people to do. Like, you don't want to sit down and be like, okay, well, I weigh 150 pounds and I need to eat 0.8 grams per pound of body weight. So just sticking to lean body mass or your ideal body weight is probably hands down the easiest way to determine a good protein intake for you. Yes, I love the idea of breaking the total amount down into each meal so you know your target throughout. Marissa and I talked about pre-logging meals, which ties right into it. Exactly. Yes, Kelly, I love that. So back planning and pre-logging are how you are going to set yourself up for success. And then I have a couple of resources I wanted to share with you all. Let's see if I can share. So I'm going to give everybody a quick little sneak peek into what some of our Fit Life Tribe client resources look like. And I think it's really important for, oops, I just lost it. For you to, get out of that mindset, like I can only eat these foods. Like we are trying to educate you and teach you how to have variety and to think about this diet, this lifestyle as what do I get to eat instead of I can't eat this. I can't eat this. Like you can eat whatever you want, right? We're just trying to teach you how to have that balance and moderation so that you don't feel like you are in that diet mentality where you're saying, I can't eat this. I can't eat this. I have to cut all these foods out. These foods are bad. These foods are good. So we have a bunch of food resources for you. So I'm just going to pop over here and share my screen. Oops, that is not the button I want to hit. One moment. I just hit end instead of share. Okay, so I am sharing with you all my screen, and these are just a few of the resources that we provide for our Fit Life Tribe clients. So in here we have just different macro, like a grocery guide. So I'll pop that up in real quick, right? So we like to break things down into the protein, carbs, and fats, because that's how we eat, right? That's how we're teaching our clients to be able to have that balance and that moderation. So here are some amazing protein ideas: bacon, beef, bison, chicken breast, chicken thighs, egg whites, duck, lamb, pork, turkey, fish, scallop, shrimp, whole eggs. So those are just some ideas to get those juices flowing, right? And then we have like fats, veggies, carbs, fruits. I think that is and of course your fruits and your veggies are carbohydrates as well. But the carbs, these are more of your like starchier carbs, I guess, is a way to put it. All your carbs besides fruits and vegetables. We have another macro cheat sheet over here. So same thing. Here's all your protein sources. The reason I like this one is you can see that avocado, that is not supposed to be right there. That is just a fat. Or it could be over here. I apologize. I just caught that. Anyways, beef, bison, salmon. So the reason these are considered a protein and a fat is because they are high in protein, but they're also high in carbohydrates. Fats, like a whole egg, right? So whole egg is about 50-50. It has 5 grams of protein and it has 5 grams of fat in it. So that is why it's considered a protein and a fat. Same thing goes with your protein and your carbs, like black beans for our vegetarians, beans, garbanzo beans, kidney beans, pinto beans, lentils. All of these items are great. If you are a vegetarian, these protein carb sources are a wonderful, wonderful idea for you to help increase your protein intake without eating actual meat and dairy products, or meat products. However, not that one, because that's dairy or deli meat. Then this is another wonderful, wonderful resource that we love to share with our clients. So this right here, let's say you get to the end of the day and you exactly help, what do I eat? So you're looking at your MyFitnessPal, you're taking a look at your goal for proteins, fats, and carbs and calories, and you're low on, let's say you've hit your protein. No. Let's say you're low on protein and low on carbs, because that's most of our clients, they hit their fat goal pretty easily. So let's say you need to hit a protein and a carb. So, oops, can I zoom in on this? Nope, I don't know how. Okay, so right here, needs carbs and protein. So we could do a non-fat flavored yogurt, oats, yogurt and whey, crackers and deli meat, protein shake and fruit. So this is just giving you some ideas to really think outside of the box and how can I hit my macros without going over on other macros, right? So as I said, you've already hit your fat intake for the day. So now you need to get proteins and carbs in. So this right here would be some great resources for you. So I'm going to go ahead and stop sharing my screen. I just wanted to share those with you all because I feel like it is really, really important as well. Oh, thanks, Kelly. My birthday is in a couple weeks. That's what I was telling Kristen. We have another Trista, a client Trista inside the Fit Life Tribe, and it's her birthday today. So my birthday is in a couple weeks. I'm a June birthday, but thank you. I really appreciate that. So back to, the protein sources. I really hope that this was helpful and kind of gave you guys an idea. I'm going to jump back into that client question I was talking about just a moment ago. And her overall question, is it bad to go over protein? And I'm going to say no, but also I want you to think about so calories trump everything. If you are trying to lose weight, you need to be in a calorie deficit. So if you're going over your protein intake and end up going over your whole like total calories for the day, then I'm going to say no, do not go over your protein intake. With yeah, that's my answer for that question. I think I had some more in here. Let me verify. Okay, no, that answers your question, I believe, and she is on our live right now. So, at a point, so Kristen, at a point, we will probably increase your protein, but I feel like with your body weight and where you're at right now, and you said you went over by 20, I would still try and stick to what Coach Marissa has you at for now. And let's get consistent with hitting that number. And if you are consistently going over, that's when it's time to bump you up. But let's stick with trying to get as close to that goal that she set for you as possible for now. So hopefully that answers your question. Remember, calories in versus calories out. So we want to lose that weight, we have to be in that calorie deficit. So, I just want to throw back in there the importance of protein. And, obviously the needs are going to vary from person to person. And the more like body weight you have, lean body mass you have, activity level, food preferences, calorie intake, health status, like all of those things can vary and determine how much protein you may need. So that's why it's important too, to kind of listen to your body and make sure that you are, like I said, listening to your body and understanding how you feel after you eat a specific food. I don't think my calories are set at a deficit. Yeah, girl, you're probably not in a deficit. You're probably more at maintenance. So just start with where we've got you, where Coach Marissa has you. And then, you're still fairly new to this. Well, she'll probably make some adjustments here very, very soon on your nutrition. I can guarantee that. So, but yes, protein helps preserve the muscle mass that you already have. And most of our women are coming to us looking to get more toned, looking to lose a little bit of body fat, and protein is going to help you lose that fat and build muscle simultaneously, right? It's going to change the composition of your physique. And that is why protein is so important. Women do not have enough testosterone in their body to build like massive, huge muscles. It takes a lot of work and a lot of food and probably some supplements to, if I'm being completely honest, to achieve that bodybuilding look that most women are afraid of getting from lifting weights and eating protein. I'm telling you, it's not going to happen. So eat your protein, lift heavy, change your physique, get that tone look that you're looking for. And I hope that this was really helpful, actually. So we decided we wanted to take it back to the basics again. And with that, protein is one of the basics that we really, really enforce and think it is so important if you are looking to create these healthier habits in your lifestyle and help you lose the weight and keep it off. So protein is going to be key, along with drinking your water. So these are our foundational habits that are going to help you along your health and fitness journey. So make sure that you're drinking that water, hitting your nutritional goal, which is a protein goal, and staying within that calorie deficit, making sure you're getting sleep and decreasing stress, recovering your body, and then movement. And as I mentioned, if you are really focused on changing your composition, getting that toned look, weight training, lifting heavy is really going to help change your body. And overall, just moving your body is what we focus on. Is high protein always a part of our diets? My dad is vegan, so he was kind of concerned about the high protein part of the diet. Yeah. Okay. Is the high protein? Yes, actually it is. And I understand where your dad's concern is coming from. I've done a ton of research as well. And high protein, there's nothing wrong with high protein diets. A lot of people think, oh, it's hard on your kidneys, it's hard for your body to digest. Well, there is plenty of research out there that shows that a high protein diet is very beneficial and is not going to create any health concerns or kidney concerns or anything like that. So hopefully that helps you out. If I can, I'm sure I can find some of those studies and pass them along. But yes, with your dad being vegan, of course, everything he does is plant-based. So, what did you say? I would love to have your meditation recorded. It was a good one. Okay. I will get on that, girl. You just keep reminding me. I promise I will get to it. So for those of you who are wondering, I put our Love Yourself, Love Your Body workshop through an amazing meditation, and it is called like manifesting your dream life or something about your dream life. It really is such a good one. So I do need to get that recorded. One of these days, I promise I will, hopefully in the near future. But like I said, just keep reminding me. I promise I will get it to you. But I am going to hop off and get my butt to bed. I'm going to spin at 5:30 in the morning, and it's already almost 9. So thank you guys for joining me. Of course, as always, if you have questions on protein intake, nutrition, diet, lifestyle, working out, resistance training, relationships, children, being a mom, anything that you can think of, please, what are my favorite likes, dislikes, whatever you want to know, please message me. I would love to, connect with you, answer any questions that you have, and just really help set you up for success along your health and fitness journey. So thank you guys for joining me. And I would love to see you guys tomorrow. Coach Marissa and I will be live, I think at 1:30. Yes, 1:30 Mountain Time tomorrow, talking about those Memorial Day swaps and how to stay on track through the long holiday weekend. So have a wonderful Tuesday, and I will see you guys tomorrow.